in the stand. This is the first sit, the 2019 bow hunt season. It's October 2nd. Season opened yesterday, October 1st. Got a big cold front that moved through. We've had a lot of rain the last couple days. It's been hot. The rain stopped. It's only supposed to get a high of like 50-some degrees today. So I came into my best spot. I got a lot of bucks on camera at this spot pretty much all day long. It's in a perfect little staging area. They like to hang out here in the middle of the day in between bedding and feeding at nighttime through the night. So snuck in here early. I was sitting an hour before daylight, and just as daylight was breaking, I had a doe and two fawns walk under my stand. They came directly downwind, but I used a scent crusher bag, sprayed down. I did everything I possibly could to be scent free, and it seemed like it worked because they had no idea I was here. So that's encouraging to see that. It's pretty gusty today, probably 15-mile-an-hour gusts, but it's cold. A lot of bucks on camera, so hopefully one of them slips up. Comes in today and gives me a shot. I plan on sitting all day long, so let's get her done. First sit of the year. Sit of the year. He's down. He only went 50 yards and he piled up. I know it. Beautiful buck. Before he came out, I had two does right under my stand for probably 10 me sniffing and sniffing, and they couldn't figure out what I was, but they were directly downwind. That's where all the deer have been coming today, was directly downwind, and I totally expected them to be coming from the other way. But all day today, all the deer have been coming from back there, which is just, I don't really understand why, but that's where they've been coming. But last night I used my scent crusher bag. I ozoned everything. I ozoned it in the scent crusher bag up here this morning, because I had about a 45-minute drive up here. Between that and between using the scent crusher and spraying with nose jammer, those deer and that buck came directly downwind. They stood here for 10 minutes, couldn't pick me off. Finally, they went out there. I got the camera on because he's been there for a couple minutes already. He came in right to the bait. He was about to walk out of here. Drew back on him and I drilled him. Yeah. Thank you, Lord. That's just awesome. First sit of the year. Alright. Just got to the bottom of my tree. Getting my bow unhooked right now. And I'm gonna go look for this deer. I know he didn't go far. Got a hold of my brother and Ben said he's gonna come up here, give me a hand, but he didn't go far, so I'm gonna go take a peek at him. I smoked him. Perfect shot, quartering away. Just found the first blood and it's spraying everywhere. Right up through there. He didn't go far. Yes. I'm so pumped right now. First sit of the year. I made it happen. Awesome. Right there he is. Yes. He only went 70 yards, if that. Awesome, awesome blood trail. He made it into the thick stuff. Probably can't see him, but he's just inside there. So, yes. Thank you, Lord. I'm gonna get him out of there and I'll get some better video of him. Yes. There he is. There he is, booyah. Well, got him. He only went maybe 50 yards and pretty speechless, honestly. It's my very first sit of the year. It's October 2nd. I opted not to hunt yesterday for opening day because we just had a lot of rain. It was warm and I knew this front was coming in, so I took off of work today. Came in here this morning, sat, saw 3 deer, snuck out, came back in for the afternoon. Probably got out around noon, a little before noon. Threw a little bit of Big and J out for the evening sit, and he came out early. I think I shot him right around 4 o'clock, just before 4 o'clock. This guy came in behind a couple does that came to the base of my tree. They had me pinned. Kept looking up at me for probably 10 minutes. It was a stare down. In the meantime, this guy walked in. I couldn't get my camera on because the does had me pinned. And finally they settled down. They went out to the bait. I was able to get the camera on him, draw my bow back right as he was walking away, and I put a perfect shot on him and he only went like 50 yards. So awesome hunt.
Beautiful deer. I'm so proud of this deer. Another self-film buck, and what a way to start off the season here in Michigan.
concentration. It looked like maybe 12 inches of my arrow was sticking out, but I'll have to watch the footage. Man, that was awesome. Thank you, Lord. I'm shaking so bad. It's November 2nd, I believe. Pretty sure I just heard him crash, but just seeing that arrow sticking out made me a little nervous. Yeah. I'm pumped. Yeah. Yeah. I hope we find him. Okay. Just got out of the tree. I'm probably 100 yards from where I shot him. And I got down and I was super nervous about the shot because it looked high. Even when I looked back at the footage, he kicked pretty good, but it was definitely high and I was pretty nervous about it. But I got down and I went just to follow 15-20 yards of his tracks just to see if I could find any start of blood, and he was pouring blood. So I'm pretty sure he's down. That crash had to have been him, but I'm still gonna give him a little bit of time just because you don't know. I didn't want to push it. It's just really good seeing that blood right away within 10 yards of where the hit was. So I'm gonna sneak back to the house, wait for my brother to get here, and we're gonna go find him. Thank you, Lord. What a beautiful day. November 2nd. And I just tagged out here in Michigan. Yeah.
Alright, heading back in for that buck. Ben's behind the camera. He came up here to help him at the in-laws. It's been probably 2 hours, and like I said out there, I went and walked just the first 5 to 10 yards after the shot, and I saw really good blood on the ground, so I felt a lot better about the shot after seeing that. I was pretty nervous at first, but I figured the best thing we can do, being unsure, is give him time, even though I got good blood. It's been 2 hours. Ben just got up here, so we're gonna go back there and see if we can find him. Go. Right at the spot where I hit him. There's blood just over here 5 to 10 yards behind me, so we're gonna get on that blood. It looks really good. We think he's probably within 70 yards of us, so we're gonna pick up the trail and hopefully he's not too far. disco party going on. He should start spraying good now, I think. He can't get too much further. Right up there. Yeah. Got him. Go get him. Right up there.
Congrats.
Got him. Alright, here he is. We had to get him out of the swamp where he died. He died in some super nasty, thick stuff, but we got him out here, got the family out here, the wife, my little boy, Cameron, to recover him. And I tell you what, this is probably the oldest deer that I've killed here in Michigan. Just a huge body, big bodied swamp buck. A lot bigger than I thought he originally was, I can tell you that much, but he is just a beautiful, beautiful deer. I couldn't be more excited to tag out, got my last Michigan tag on this buck here. It's November 2nd, 1 month ago today, out of the same tree stand. I shot my first buck of the year on October 2nd, so pumped to be tagged out. Ben came and helped me. Cameron on his first track job. What do you think, buddy? Yeah, he wants to play with it. But yeah, super pumped with this deer. Beautiful, beautiful Michigan buck. Don't know what else to say. I'm tagged out. It's like I'm behind the camera for the rest of the year.
That's right.